Rettoto. You can call me Rettoto.
I love that we have a fan in here. You did perfect, Angel. Thanks for letting me know. What we really need to learn is how to modify our... We need to go talk to Schmeargle today so that we can figure out about painting things. But look at, we have a cute little seaside villa happening here. We have, who lives in this house? That's an empty house. Did I move anybody in here? Oh yes, I got an Azuril last night and they live here now and it seems like they're home. So let's go see their home. I also have some cool furniture here. Look at this house. I found this Snorlax bed last night and I found this Charizard rug last night. So that's awesome. And then this is where Azuril lives. Their big house for a little baby, a little bouncy baby. I love that Azuril sleeps standing on its ball, on its tail. Let's let them keep sleeping. Did we ever figure out who the large presence at the ocean was? We did not, Forsaken Angel, because they were nowhere to be found. I'm gonna assume it would have been Kyogre, but again, I could not find them. Your hubby 3D penned me a mouse grip for your Joy-Con. It's been a great accessory for the Switch. Quincy, could you share that 3D printing pattern? That would be great. The sky is darker than usual today, so I guess it's nice to have days like this sometimes. I also, last night, I finished making this house right here because this was a dilapidated shack that Meowth lived in squalor. And now I gave it windows, I gave it walls, and now we have 4 Pokemon rooming in here. We have a Gloom, we have a Meowth, and we have a Spinarak. Is that truly how Spinarak sleeps on a bed? Look at how this spider is sleeping on the bed. Also, why did Spinarak get the bed and not the cat Pokemon anyways? They can figure it out amongst themselves. I'm not their boss. They're roommates though. There's 4 roommates in there. Does Zubat sleep while flying? Such curious choices for these Pokemon. Such curious choices. Ooh! There's a Pokemon over there. Let's go see who it is. I love getting into Pokopia and having a bunch of Pokemon spawns to go and discover. Oh, I also have to go check my trash cans. I put a trash can habitat down last night. Prinplup! Look at the cutie! We haven't met yet, have we? We just haven't met you yet. Okay, thanks for taking the time to come say hi to someone like me. It means a lot. Anyway, this spot here is pretty nice, don't you think? It's got water and I can tell other Pokemon are around. I've always lived alone, but having others around feels kinda nice. Look at them. They're a pretty decent middle stage evolution. Like, there's nothing super upsetting about their design, and that can't be said for every middle stage evolution. Because every Prinplup considers itself to be the most important, they could never form a group. Okay, well that's less ideal, but it is what it is, I guess. Are we missing any other Pokemon? I think we're good. Nothing else is shaking over here. We love little Pommy. We love a little Pommy. Ooh, I never cleaned that off. Oh, another thing I did last night was I brought a water type Pokemon around to as many of the oil slicks as I could find before I got bored, and I cleaned up the beaches, but we still have some cleanup to do because I had to balance cleaning up the beaches with habitats for my Pokemon. Oh wait, wow. Somebody lost their Pikachu doll in the sand. That's so sad. I really want to get out to that part of the little bridge, but I think I would drown before I got there because there's something on that. Well, we'll work on that later. Gosh, I'm gonna have to make so much boardwalk to get to the SS Anne. Like, I'm gonna want to fix this whole boardwalk. It's gonna be an ordeal. You saw Ho-Oh flying over your town. It was cute. Did Ho-Oh drop a feather for you, Richard? Did you get a Ho-Oh feather? You did? Nice. Yeah, I want to continue the story today, so I'm gonna go talk to Smeargle first, and then we're gonna go talk to Trubbish afterwards. Yes, the trash cans are shaking. Who's the Sesame Street character that lives in a trash can? Is that Oscar? Okay, do you think it's Oscar or do you think it's a Pokemon? Who's gonna jump out of the frickin' trash can? Why are you in the trash can, Magneton? What are you doing in there? It's Toto. Hey, don't be rude. Greetings. I do like just 3 Magnemite sticking together, yes? Well, we are just sticking together, yes. What? Actually, it requires much skill to work together as 3. So I think we too can be good friends, we and you. What are they even saying? That was so confusing, it hurt my brain. This Pokemon is 3 Magnemite that have linked together. Magneton sends out powerful radio waves to study its surroundings. It is so bizarre and strange to me that there are some Pokemon who are just combinations of other Pokemon. Like Magneton is the evolution of Magnemite, but it requires 3 of them to exist. It breaks my brain. It don't make sense. But I'm playing a fantasy child's game that has little pocket monsters, so I guess things not making sense is kind of the point. Slowking. Wait, Slowbro? Oh, I guess Slowbro is a Slowpoke whose tail has been nommed on by a cloister? Is that the lore there? Something along those lines. I think it's something like that. I think so, yeah. If Sam were here, he'd know for sure, but as it stands, my Pokemon lore knowledge is iffy at best. Shelter. Oh, just a shelter. Okay, not a cloister. Okay, Smeargle. Oh, you know what was really upsetting that we learned last time we were playing? Smeargle, and I'm quoting the Pokédex, secretes fluids from its tail. Specifically, secretes bodily fluids from its tail that it uses to paint. So yeah, that was lore I never needed to know, honestly. What is this? All I wanted was to savor the sweetness of a smashed up leopardberry, such a sumptuous sounding snack. To think it would turn into paint instead, oh sweet tragedy. I suppose this is fate telling me to paint more. In paint I shall. Inspiration, thou art with me. Aaron's my Pokénut and he is working. That's fair. Who doesn't love to hear about a good secretion on a Monday morning? Exactly! That's what I'm saying, Jazzy. I cast my aching hunter upon the wind. My brush need only taste the canvas. And I need you all to understand that I'm not riffing. I am not riffing. Where are all the other Pokemon? Oh, there's an active filter. Turn the filter off, please. Where are you, Smeargle? I need to prove that I am not I need to prove that in this way I'm not a weirdo. In this one way, I'm not a weirdo. This Pokemon secretes multicolored bodily fluids from the tip of its tail that it uses as paint. Word for word, the Pokédex entry. So I'm not a weirdo. The game is a weirdo. Happy spring break. Thank you, Jazzy. I appreciate you. I'm honestly, it's off to a great start already. Smeargle literally putting its blood, sweat, and tears into its art, LMAO. Gaster, when you put it like that, I kind of love it a little bit more. You can't win against fate. Hit, so be it. I shall use this paint something spectacular. But what canvas is worthy of being painted by my new dynamic SMH my head? Oh, the choices. Smear Guru can use... Wait! Smear Guru? Fantastic. Can use their paint specialty to change the color of certain items and houses. You just need the item or house in question along with some paint. You can give Smear Guru items to paint or lead them to a house you want painted. If you like to try with items around here, the nearby side table and plain stool are great candidates for painting. Let's try it out, fam. Let's try it out. That's just how it be to be an artist sometimes. I understand, as somebody who just poured their morning into crocheting a ditto that I just had to frog 2 rows of because I messed up. Okay, let's see what a red table looks like. Yeah, I only have, oh wait. Oh, I only have red paint. Okay. Oh, it's kind of cute. It's kind of pinkish. Oh, I like this mechanic. And I love that customization is tied to a Pokemon. That makes it so, it's nicer that way. It doesn't feel soulless, you know? The sweet taste of a project most delightful. If you ever wish to witness another earth-shattering marvel, well, you know who to call. Okay, let's also see what the table looks like. What say you, Toto? Ready to admit your desire to become my disciple? I guess so. Yes, I see right through you. Ah, what a wonderful, wicked feeling it is to be the one to inspire other Pokemon to walk the bittersweet path we call artistry. Oh, sorry, I got a little carried away. First time I've ever had an artist friend, you know. Can you be careful about where you're waving your tail secretions, please? Please keep your tail secretions away from my face. In any case, from this day onward, you are my disciple, Toto, and now I shall teach you my special recipe for paint balloons. What is a paint balloon? It's like going to see the llama on Harvey's Island. Wait, Coley. Is that specifically an Animal Crossing thing, right? Use these to paint whatever color you like. Try and change the color of something now, Toto. Let your creativity color the world. Did you give me a balloon? Heart, hello, Heart. I once saw a huge shadow flying across the sky. I wonder who that could have been. Heart, how was the rest of your stream? It was so much fun this morning to get to hang out while you were playing Frog on It and while I was eating breakfast. Can you paint something for me? I'm curious what the storage box looks like painted. Oh, it only paints the top. That's kind of cute. You couldn't think of his name? I like Harvey better. But Harvey, is there an Animal Crossing character named Harvey? Because all I can think of is Harvey from Stardew Valley. All done with that paint job. I'm here whenever you want to change a color of a pattern. Just give me a call. Was so wonderful. Very good game. Managed to finish it. I am so happy to hear that, Heart. It looked super cute. I love the pixel art. It seemed like a very funny and engaging game as well, which is just awesome to see. Okay, I guess we should make our table, we should make the curtain match the drapes, the table match the stool, I suppose. Oh, that kind of looks, actually, that's giving like restaurant table. I could use this as like a restaurant table. I kind of like it, actually. I have to figure out how to make other colors of paint now. Yeah, I need to figure out how to make other colors of paint. We also need to find a side table somewhere. Harvey is a dog. In Animal Crossing? Neat. Okay. You found a trace of a Pokemon. Who could it be? Guess that Pokemon, everybody. It's my baby. It's Azumarill. I am excited. I need to get them immediately. I need electricity though, which is gonna be a little bit more challenging. I have not been up here yet, and I'm super curious, so we're gonna come up here and check. I think this might be a lighthouse. That's a loud noise. Interview for the Ages has been added to your human records. We managed to track down the renowned Kenzo, owner of the largest building in the area, for a special interview. My family has dreamed of constructing a building here for generations, said tearful Kenzo. With Machamp by his side, Machamp had also helped with the construction. Read on for an interview covering this man's remarkable life. Average reading time, 4.5 hours. Wow, that's a big interview. What is this building? I don't know. Like, I know we're in Vermilion City, but I don't know what this building is supposed to be. Does anybody know? You think that round little baby was a Growlithe, Richard? Do you need new glasses? Are you okay? I'm only slightly concerned. Ooh, a spotlight. Gosh, I do wish I could turn. What is in my throat? Goodness gracious. I think this is a lighthouse. I wish I could turn into Dragonite right now, because then I could fly around. But anyways, we can't quite fly yet. We don't know how. Wow. There's a lot of stuff. This area is huge, because not only do we have the town, we also have all of this like nature, like natural areas to contend with. There's a lot going on here. I'm glad Ditto doesn't take fall damage. I wouldn't forgive myself, honestly, if I ever hurt the Ditto. Richard, are you still enjoying your time with Pokopia? I'm curious if I can reach any of these other little glowy bits I saw. Like this one, yeah. The annoying thing about that one is I'm gonna break it and then it literally fell into the water. That's too bad. But now I'm not gonna be able to get up and get, no, I guess I can get over to that one. Oh no, I'm gonna drown. Ditto, I'm so sorry. Okay, good, we're fine. Everything's fine. Sorry, there's something in my throat. No, I live in 2026. I'm not okay. That is sadly entirely too relatable of a sentiment. Living in 2026. Oh my gosh. Living in 2026 is living in hard mode. Okay, I think I'm okay. I just need water. This is why I really enjoy putting chia seeds in my smoothies, but it's really challenging because sometimes they scratch your throat just right and cause some issues. Okay, let's get back. Honestly, I think we're just gonna do this the easy way. Let's just teleport back to our house so we don't have to contend with the cliffs and the whatnots. Dragonite is gliding, if you recall correctly. Yeah, I know you don't like go up or down, but gliding would still be pretty great to like glide across the water to get to the other place. Wait, Pomo, what are you doing over here? Hey Ditto, I'm just, hanging out here enjoying the scenery. I thought Pomo lived so far from here. Do you want a flame orb? Oh, I was hoping they would get a little bit more excited about that. Also, what are all these I'm not mad about it, but these Pokemon are so far from their normal habitats. It's kind of great. You played until almost midnight. That's awesome. That's been me last night, I will say. I specifically, oh, I love this Gengar stamp. Wait, is Gengar in the game? Oh, I want Gengar. Last night, I specifically played until like 9:30, and then I was just like, I'm tired. I'm gonna get in bed at a reasonable hour tonight. So I actually got in bed at a normal bedtime instead of staying up super late playing Pokopia. I felt very responsible. I don't know if I'll do the same thing tonight, but it was a nice thing to do. Ooh, I want a recipe for a plain chest, please. Wooden table. Is there a side table recipe? Curious and curious. So I have a habitat dex entry specifically for a little beachy, relaxing area, and I thought it needed a table. I need to peep the habitat dex. Why is it not working? That is underneath a tree, a shaded beach. So I could make that. That can spawn something different. And then there's this one. Isn't that what I've made? A beach and a side table. Is the side table the one I picked up from? Yeah, it's specifically that. Okay, I see. It's different. It's slightly, ever so slightly different. We should also just get another beach chair and put it under a tree. That's an easy another habitat. Chinchino, don't drown. Oh, it's playing chase with Magneton. Gasp, wheeze, you want to play tag with us, Ditto? Here, have a little treat. Have a little treat. God, I love Minchino so much. I have a shiny Chinchino in Pokemon Go, and I made them my best friend. They're my pride and joy. They're so cute and perfect. Okay, so now it's time to talk to Mr. Trubbish. Yo, sorry for the wait. Here's the iron ores. Thank you, Trub. My home's getting cozier by the day, yo. What did you need again? I sure would love to see the street light shining bright again, yo. I bet Pommy could generate some electricity for us. I need to get Pommy. That's right. I already have a Pommy, so luckily that habitat has already been made. So look I'm way ahead of the curve. I think Pommy was over here. Although, do you generate electricity? Oh, but Voltorb's homeless. Whoopsies. I need to fix that. I'm sorry, baby. Sometimes my Pokemon become homeless unintentionally. Whoa, it lit up so pretty. I don't know why, but gazing at that light sure does make me feel relaxed. Indeed, this ought to brighten up the town a bit. Being able to generate electricity is pretty dang awesome. Respect, yo, seriously. You're pretty awesome too, Ditto. Thanks to you two, I can finally have this beautiful light in my life again. Toto, why don't you try lighting up other streetlights too? That should brighten up the town even more. Okay, roll with me, Voltorb. We have a job to do. We have a job to do. Are there other streetlights around? There's like some weird loud noise happening outside my house right now. I'm very curious as to what it is. Is that a quest? Am I currently questing correctly? Do they want me to light up a bunch of places? Let's see. Wow, holy crap. Look at all these Pokemon that want to chat with me. Okay. I need to talk to a lot of Pokemon. We should go talk to Pommy to check in and make sure I didn't use Pommy to finish the Trubbish quest. And part of me is worried that maybe I could sequence break something and break the game. So let's talk to Pommy before too long passes. It's gone. What's gone? I just remembered a post I saw earlier where it was someone who has never played a Pokemon game before and was enjoying Pokopia and was like, Does anybody here like Trubbish? I just saw him and I feel like I just made a discovery. It was a cute post. Gaster, you should share that in Discord. I'd love to. I love Trubbish personally. I've made it very clear how much I love Trubbish. Herm? Nope, I don't see it anywhere. Oh, hiya, Ditto. One of my favorite things just up and disappeared on you. What was your favorite thing? It was like this cute little puffy fluff thingy. Gosh, I can't sleep without it. Maybe a fluffy puffy Pokemon would know what to do, but where could I find someone like that? Well, just so happens I know plenty of fluffy puffy Pokemon. Yeah, here you go. If you can find it again, you'll be sure to do so. Thank you, Gaster. It sounds super cute. I've watched a few people playing this game for whom Pokemon Pokopia was their first Pokemon experience. And honestly, it's awesome. Like watching those people play specifically is really, really neat. And the texture is totally out of this world, right? Thanks a million, Ditto. I can definitely sleep soundly with this. Gee, I really wish I was this fluffy puffy too. Oh, you used a different Pokemon for the Trubbish quest, BTW. It won't break the quest line. Okay, perfect. Thanks for letting me know, Quincy. So I believe that's the Pommy quest done, right? Yeah, that's Pommy. So we need to go back and talk to Mr. Trubs. Mr. Trubs. Gosh, y'all, it is Mochi's dinner time, so on my next break, I'm gonna have to go feed the baby. Then he'll be off our back. Can I use electricity poles yet? I was assuming I was gonna need to get a quest to do it, to learn how to do it. But part of me wonders if I can just do it. Cause look at that. Look at that, it just works. Is that too far? No, that's not too far. Look at that. Okay. Okay. You can do whatever you put your mind to. Thank you, Bobby. I appreciate you. What are those noises? Uh-oh. Trubbish is scared. We have to go help them. I love running around with the Voltorb rolling behind me. Honestly, Voltorb, perfect Pokemon, 10 out of 10. Trubbish, perfect Pokemon, 12 out of 10. Hey Ditto, you got a second? So I literally just noticed this, but I'm hearing some really weird noises coming from that way. What do you think's making them, yo? I'm really interested in weird noises, you know, but it's always more fun to do things with friends, so why don't you come check out those noises where they're coming from with me, Ditto? Sure, I'm happy to. Thanks, yo. It'll totally be reassuring to have you around, Ditto. No, not that I was scared to go alone or anything. I'll be following right behind you. Oh, they're so damn cute. Lead us over to where the noises are coming from. You got it. Okay. Also, the way Trubbish runs is just, the animation is very good. Okay, I need to talk to that Pokemon. He's been saying that for 2 days. Your cat apologized, mine won't. He just yells more. Wait, the noises are getting louder, yo. We must be close. Oh, is this gonna have to do with Mosslax? You got 5 pieces of clay, thank you. Oh, this is 100% gonna be, we can hear the snoring. It's 100% Mosslax. I love that Trubbish is the one kind of leading us on this adventure. I got distracted by the dirty walkway. I love the little Snorlax snoozing. Also, Mosslax is just so great. Oh gosh, they're so loud though. A moss-covered Snorlax is sleeping peacefully. Yo, so those weird sounds were the snores of this sleeping Snorlax. Good thing we figured it out. It's all thanks to you, Ditto. I sure feel silly for getting all scared, but yo, this Snorlax is totally covered in moss. More like Mosslax, am I right? I can't believe Trubbish is the one who names Mosslax. That's awesome. Do you think they've been sleeping here so long that all this moss had time to just naturally grow on them? Either way, this loud snoring is pretty disruptive. I think we'd better wake them up, but that might not be easy. Oh, I know. We can ask Professor Trangrowth. I bet they'll know how to wake up a sleeping Snorlax. Let's go ask together, yo. Do you think we're gonna need a Poke Flute? Gosh, I hope it's related to a Poke Flute. That would be a great flashback. Or not a flashback, sorry, a great callback. That would be a really good callback. I've loved all the little callbacks in this game. I really want to figure out how it seems like the electrical wires and the electrical poles are proximity based. So if they're close enough to a house or close enough to a light post, I think they just work. It seems. Oh, before we do too much, we really need to get Voltorb a habitat, because Voltorb is very sad right now. Okay, I'm just gonna make a little grassy patch for Voltorb so I can stop feeling like I have ruined a whole Pokemon's life. This game makes me feel so guilted by digital pocket monsters. Want to move into this four patches of grass. Okay, perfect. I'm glad you're happy now. What could those noises be? Another choice that I really love about this game is that they're putting Trubbish front and center. I feel like they could have chosen any Pokemon to kind of be the Pokemon that's progressing the story in this area. I love that Trubbish is getting their time to shine. It makes me very happy. Oh, Toto and Trubbish, I've been hearing the oddest noises for a while now. I don't suppose you two know something about that. That's Mosslax's snoring, yo. They are a Snorlax who's been sleeping so long they're all covered in moss. Toto and I found him. What a mossy Snorlax. Now you've certainly caught my attention. And I was totally the first one to notice the sounds, yo. Can we wake them up? I can't draw any conclusions until I've seen the Snorlax for myself. I hate to put you out of your way, but please take me to the Snorlax. Hey, I'm bored. Mind if I tag along? My two options are let's go and sure. I have big choice to make. It's always more fun to go places with friends, yo. That's quite true. Let's all go together, shall we? Thanks a bunch. All right, let's hit the trail. Let's hit the trail. I think I'm most excited about like revitalizing this location the most. Like I think I'm most excited about this location because I love the beach. I love the beachy aesthetic. Oh, we just need brick and then we can finish the Pikachu statue. I love the beachiness. I love the just colors and the general aesthetic. Like we have not even touched that ship yet, but I'm super curious about what that ship is going to entail also. Also, I love that Mosslax lives here too. That's also a great bonus. Oh ho. Oh ho, that's one mossy Snorlax, all right. And some awfully impressive snoring. I love my naps as much as the next Mon, but this is some next level napping. Yes, it's well known that once a Snorlax falls asleep, they don't wake up easily. But I've never heard one sleeping so long that they get completely covered in moss. I have to imagine their body would grow weak after going all this time without eating. How do you think we can wake him up, yo? Don't most folks naturally wake up when the sun comes out? I mean, nighttime is playtime for me, but... Oh, that's it, Meow. What did I say? I believe the reason Snorlax won't wake up is because this town is simply too dark. So dark, in fact, they can't even tell night from day, and that's why they're still sleeping, probably. Yeah, that makes sense. You have the most professory ideas, yo. No, my students never say that to me. and I give the best hints. Which leads us to Toto. If at all possible, I'd like you to brighten up this town. If we can wake a Pokemon who's been sleeping for such an incredibly long time, maybe we can hear more about when humans were still around. I'll give it a go. As for Meowth and Trubbish, could you two please do what you can to assist Toto? If you all work together, I'm sure you can succeed. I kind of like it dark, but how could I not return the favor after Ditto helped me out so much? I'll totally help out too if it'll stop this snoring. Okay, so we gotta brighten up the town. All right, finished a few rows on the sweater, time to also load up Pokopia. What are your current Pokopia plans, Pix? Hey Ditto, guess what? I just came up with a way to brighten up the town. What you got? Remember when Trubbish asked you to light up a streetlight earlier? Maybe we can find more streetlights and light them up. Wait, they're already lit up. Dang, Ditto, you already thought of that? I should guess, but I should have guessed you'd be way ahead of me. This should be bright enough to wake up Snorlax, right? I'm gonna go check up on them again. Come on, Ditto, let's go. You think it's already bright enough, Meowth? I don't think so. You think Snorlax is awake? Let's go find out. No, I don't think Snorlax is awake. Oh. Oh my God, they're so damn cute though. Oh, the butt on their head opened up. Does that mean? No, I don't think they're awake. You just got to the area you are in, so running around aimlessly there. Sounds exceptional. I love running around aimlessly in these areas. No, they don't seem too likely to wake up after all. So much for that idea. Let's see, I do feel like we're on the right track just now. I'm very curious about their flower bedhead though. Wait, could it be? Why yes, I believe that's it. Now listen here, Toto. Look closely at Snorlax's flower bedhead. I think the chip is the SSN. I think you're right, Pix. I think you're right. It's not fully blooming. See, my gut is telling me if you can get the whole flower garden blooming on their head, then Snorlax will wake up. I presume. I want to see that. Let's see. I'm quite sure the flower bud on Snorlax's head reacted to brightness, which means if we can get this town much, much brighter, we'll see a fully bloomed field of flowers. But we don't currently have enough light for that. Try setting up lots of bright electricity-powered machines like streetlights. I think that ought to help. Here, let's assume that a field of flowers in full bloom is worth 100 bloom points. In that case, I'd give Snorlax's flower bedhead 37 bloom points. I love that in every area, we had hype points in the last area. In the first area, you had humid points. I love how much of a meme around Bulbasaur saying, "Let's get it humid" has become. This is my favorite. I've seen many a meme around Bulbasaur's "Let's get it humid." Fire's bright too? What's up? Hey Ditto, I heard you're trying to make the town brighter, right? Well, guess what? I know a way to make things brighter without using electricity. What is it? You use fire instead, like this. Resort meal prep. Okay. I wonder who spawns there. Squirtle stamp, nice. I had a Gengar stamp today. I love that the stamps are different. I'm sure a place like this would be bright even at night. It might even get Pokemon who like fire to show up. If you ever decide to make a place like that, please take me with you. I can help. Take Torchic with you. Not right now. Sorry, Torchic. I have other currently pressing matters to attend to. I need to make more streetlights. Hopefully I have a recipe for streetlights. Let's talk to you also. Ditto, I've got something I really want to talk to you about, yo. What's up? So I've got this really weird building kit, right? And I've got the feeling that it'll make a really weird house, you know? Doesn't that like really make you want to build it, yo? Yeah, I love weird houses. Lay it on me. Let's try it out, yo. Yo, I knew you'd pick up what I'm putting down, Ditto. Okay, cool. I'll let you have this building kit. So just go find a spot and set it down, please. You're probably gonna need a big space, like a plot where a human house used to be. I'm very curious. Are you gonna make me make this orange hut? That's way too big for that. Makahita, it's so big. Are you sure this is what you want? Okay, actually, it's the same as that one. I don't hate it. I don't hate it. That's actually a pretty good house. It's kind of tiny, I will say. It's kind of tiny. You got the building kit all set up, huh? And the location's perfect, yo. Now just need the stuff to build it and some Pokemon to help. And you know I'm totally down to help with the building part. As for all the stuff needed to build it, I can count on you to get it all squared away. Sorry, I can't help there. I love being tasked with something and then that person who tasked me with it not helping. It's really great. What do we need for this, though? We need lumber, bricks, twine, and seashells. I feel like I have all those things. Before we get started, though, what I really need to check is, do we have streetlights? We can make utility poles. But I don't have a electric streetlight recipe, which would be really cool if I did. I have the mushroom streetlights, but I feel like those aren't going to be bright enough. You know? Also, I've heard of people specifically taking the these utility poles and putting them underground. Like, I've seen people who have made, like, electrified their whole city by putting all their utility poles underground. Which is very impressive. I do appreciate that there's these little bricks that are meant to be guides for, there's something in the way of the electrical wires? Are you sure? I love that. Yeah, I know. Kai, hello. I know that there are going to be a lot of people who kind of stray from the suggested, I don't know, what would you like? There are going to be a lot of people who stray from the really suggested and pointed at ways to bring back these towns. But I kind of like the guides of it all, like how it's guided and how there's little hints and helps for how you might revitalize these spaces. Kai, how's your Monday going? So that could spawn a Pelipper. That's cool. Pelipper looked really big. It's still going, still coffeeing. Nice. That's right, because it's only 8:25 for you? Question mark, right? How's Pokopia going? We've only been playing for like an hour, but it's going pretty good. I am currently trying to make Vermilion City a little bit brighter. So we're kind of working on the electrical grid system here to get these streetlights and stuff lit again. But I also really need to find a way to make streetlights, because I don't think there's enough light to fully get it as bright as we need it to be for this quest is the problem. We also made really good progress on our ditto we're crocheting, because I'm working on my second ditto to finalize the pattern. So that's also seen some good progress. So yeah, today's going great. Thank you for asking. There's something in the way of the electrical wires. What is in the way of the electrical wires? I literally don't see anything. Oh, there's a street light in the way of the electrical wires. Oh. That's interesting. That's really interesting. So are these too far away from one another now? I think they might actually be too far away from one another. Are those? No, those are too far still. Okay. I wonder if I could move this one a little. Yes, I can. Perfect. Are there any more? How close to the house does... Oh, it needs to be the street. These wires need to be pretty close to the houses to get the lights in the houses to light up, which is interesting. It's gonna support some pretty interesting builds later. Oops, not what I meant to do. Okay, what do we have here? Oops. Oh, it's Ella Kid, a vending machine set. A powered vending machine next to a trash can. Gosh, the baby Pokemon they've introduced throughout the different generations. I don't know, is there a single baby Pokemon that's a miss? Like, even Smoochums is adorable. Oh, damn it, Ditto drowned. I was not prepared for the city electrical engineering minigame. I know, right? Right? Isn't it so neat? They are babies, they can't be bad. See, my thoughts exactly, Forsaken. My thoughts exactly. What's the best baby Pokemon? And why is it Togepi? Togepi! I love Togepi. When Togepi first came to the, when Togepi first came out in Gen 2, when Misty had her Togepi, I loved that Pokemon to death. They're the best. They're so cute. What is this? What is this? What are our guesses? What does everybody think this weird electrical doodad is? Because I don't know. I'm so curious as to what that could be. Togepi, I assumed, sorry, not Togepi. Coley, I just called you Togepi. I hope that's okay. Coley, I assumed Togepi would be your favorite. Is that a safe assumption? Am I correct in that assumption? Let's see if we can figure out what this is. Does it have enough electricity? Or is there a thing behind it? No. Mr. Mime Jr. is your favorite baby. Mime Jr. is so cute, Gaster. That's a good choice. What do you think this is? I'm so curious now. It's powered up. Oh, it's not powered up though. Because that's not, okay, it's not fully powered up. Why are you not connecting? That's so weird. Does that generate electricity? What am I missing? I'm missing something. Like, I don't understand what this thing is. Togepi is one of your 4 favorites. Wait, who are your other 3 favorites? I must know. I must know everybody's favorites immediately, please. This is proprietary information and it must be shared. Share with the class, please. Do I have a trash can? I do have a trash can. Cleffa or Pichu? Cleffa's a cute one. I wish Jigglypuff got a baby. Why did only Clefairy get a baby? Imagine how hard a little baby Jigglypuff would go. Trash can. Nope, that's not a trash can. That's a trash can't. They did? There's not a, what's, oh, you're right. How did I forget Igglybuff? Oh my God. How did I forget Igglybuff? I'm so sorry, Iggly. I'm so sorry, Iggly. Now I have to Google Iggly. How did I forget Igglybuff? Oh my God, Igglybuff is as cute as I need them to be. How did I forget? What about Azurill? Azurill is a favorite. I've crocheted an Azurill before. Also, Becca, welcome on in. Thanks for correcting me. How did I forget about Igglybuff? I feel so ashamed. Okay, So that's a habitat. I'm also very curious what the vending machines just do straight up. You had me thinking I made up a whole Pokemon. No, I was just being silly. There's over 1,000 Pokemon. It's easy to forget one or two of them, you know? It's easy to forget one or two of them. We need to have grace with people. It's not the end of the world. Can I buy something? A bottle of fresh water popped out. Oh, you can do them once a day. I see, that's neat, okay. What is my brightness meter right now? In that case, you should probably prepare things like torches or campfires. Once you've done that, bring a Pokemon who can use flames and light up the fire. No. I want to know what my brightness meter is at, actually. Oh, we had another flower spawn. That's exciting. Had to turn your game off right now so you can actually get some crocheting done. Were you playing Pokopia too, Becca? That's fun. Yeah, I just finished. Becca, have you seen Ditto yet? Yesterday, I finished my first Ditto, and today we worked on Ditto number 2 so I can finalize my pattern. I'm very happy with how this one turned out. They're very cute, very cuddly. A perfect little pillow if you needed one. A perfect little support pillow if you needed one. Okay, 73 bloom points. So it sounds like we're gonna have to make some fire Pokemon habitats. Oh, he's so cute. Thank you. Okay, Torchic, I suppose you're gonna get your way. I'll make a Pokemon habitat. What are you all gathering around here for? What's going on? The sky's darker than usual today. I guess it's nice to have days like this sometimes. Okay. He wants me to make a very specific habitat. I do not remember what's in it. So let's refresh our memory. It was like a resort thing. I don't remember. No, what is it? It's some sort of resort with a fire on a beach. There's so many there it is. We need a tree, a chair. Gosh, we need a lot of stuff. We need a tree, a chair, a plate. Okay. Lucy. Hello, Lucy. How is your Monday going? Okay. A fireplace, a plate, a chair. Let's see if we got what we, let's see if we got it. Let's see if we still got it. I don't currently have the ability to, I can't buy these tree seeds, so I'm gonna have to find a tree that already exists and use that. Going all right, how is your Monday spring break going? Woot, day 1 out of, I mean, it's just day 1 out of 5, unless you count next weekend too, Lucy. It's just a normal spring break, just a week. And then after this week, I have, I think 6 weeks left of actual class and whatnot. So yeah, things are going good. Thanks for asking. Is that everything I need? I think so, because I have the food. No, I need a plate. I feel like I have a plate. I could just easily make one, I understand, but why make one if I have one? No, I don't. I do have a vending machine though. Let's go place that somewhere so we can get our daily drink on as well. Yeah, I'll just make another plate. Still wish work would have a spring break, right? I feel like everybody should have consistent breaks. I guess that's what vacation time is for, but it would be nice if just, I guess the most prevalent one is the holiday break. A lot of places have small holiday breaks, you know? But more so, I think education is like the one field that has the most just implemented on purpose sort of breaks. Okay. Let's see if the electricity reaches here. It does, perfect. Those also seem to make things brighter too, which is cool. What? Oh, wait. Can you only get one thing from just the collective? Okay. I was like, maybe you can get one drink from each vending machine every day, but it seems like vending machines only give one drink in general per day. Okay. Where's a tree? Holiday breaks would be nice. Why is spring break if it is the week before spring? Shouldn't spring break be next week as the first day of spring? I know, right? And also it's just where I live, Lucy, it's still just so cold during this time. Like, it's gonna be rainy today and slightly warm, but then starting tomorrow, it's just gonna be cold and gross again. You get one from each unless you pick up the machine. Oh, it's because I put down the machine. Okay, good to know, Sam, thank you. Did I actually make myself a plate? Okay, good, I did. I thought I had forgotten to make myself a plate. Here, let's put a tomato on the plate instead of a... Torchic, are you gonna do me a solid? Oh, look at that. Torchic knew exactly what I needed them for. They're the best. Sam, is it still raining pretty significantly? Sitting by a campfire underneath a palm tree, let's kick back and cook some food. I wonder what Pokemon's gonna spawn. Torchic, come back here. Then he eats the tomato and walks away. Luckily, he left the tomato there for whoever Pokemon we are going to hopefully spawn there. My home is getting nicer and nicer. What did you need again? If you ever make a place like this, please take me there. Another place? Literally, Torchic, what are you talking about? You were just there. Are you being a silly Billy? What's going on? Widuni, did I say your name right? Welcome on in, it's nice to meet you. Wow, Ditto, you made a place just like I asked for. But gosh, I'm really sorry. I guess it's not quite as bright as places with electricity. I think it's relaxing. Hello, hello. Do you have a nickname you go by? Guido? Right. And did I even say that correctly? That's my question. Right, me too. I bet really mature grown-up Pokemon like me would really love this place. Oh yes, Torchic, you're grown up and very mature. Very mature. People say Guido, perfect. That's a really good name. However it comes out naturally for you sounds good. We need to hang out with Ditto for a bit. You can come find me again anytime you want to use fire for something I want to help out. Okay. What are my other quests right now, besides making it brighter? Because currently, time to get chatty, okay. Build an orange hut. You can calm down. Little baby Pokemon needs some help. Where are they? Piplup, yes, 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 yes. I don't know why, but the only name I had in my head was Prinplup. I just had gotten a Prinplup this morning, so as soon as I saw Piplup, the only name that came to head was Prinplup, and I knew it wasn't right, Guido. I knew it wasn't right, so I didn't say it. A talking cube. I know, I saw that. My problem with this video game is that I often see things in my peripheral that distract the heck out of me. And if I have a task that I'm focused on, I want to finish that task, and then I'll go do the other side thing afterwards. Because I get sidetracked so easily, and then I always forget what I was working on originally. Oh, Ditto, the ocean looks really nice around here, don't you think? Come on, let's go swimming. Let's see how far we can go. I can't swim! Is this gonna get us Lapras? Wait, really? Wow, that's surprising. I thought you could do like all the things. Hold on though, you're really good at transforming, aren't you? Just transform into me and we can go swimming together. Well, wait, really? You can't just transform into whoever you want, but you're a Ditto. Yeah, that's actually strange. Ditto, explain yourself. I'm sorry. That was a weird thing for me to say, but still. There's gotta be a Pokemon out there that you can transform into and go swimming. I bet Professor Tangrowth can help us out. Come on, let's go ask Professor Tangrowth. Piplup, why are you so needy? Okay, well, I guess we have to go back to Big Man. Guido, have you been playing Pokemon Pokopia lately? Okay, I'm gonna come back and figure out what the hell you are later. Piplup. I know, your little short, stubby legs can't get you very fast. It's okay, I'll wait. I probably shouldn't run. That's rude of me. Oh, we spawned a Growlithe. That's so exciting. Of all the Pokemon that could have spawned, I'm very happy it's this cutie. Ruff, ruff, ruff. Oh, whoops, sorry, did I scare you? I thought you'd come to steal my home, but now that I look at you, I can tell you're not that kind of Pokemon. My mistake. I hope you'll be my friend. Of course I will. It was brave and trustworthy nature. It fearlessly stands up to bigger and stronger foes. What I have been wondering is if Pokopia made you be a Pokemon that didn't transform into other things, who would be the best main character for Pokopia that wasn't a transforming like Ditto? Like, who would be a good playable character for Pokopia? Ooh, I got a gaming bed. I can paint these? That's cool. Wow, one of our Pokemon are gonna have a pretty sick crib. Eevee. Eevee could be interesting. Because then Eevee could become Leafeon and that could be Leafage. And that you know what? Now that you say that, Pix, I could see that maybe that was on the cutting room floor. Maybe that was a potential first thought. Because I could see that working. You want a gaming bed? I don't know, it doesn't look super cozy to me. I do like the LEDs though, I will say. I've seen some like rooms that have beds that have LEDs underneath them. That is kind of cool. Like if you lived in like a studio or an apartment, that could go pretty nicely. Yay, I love my little pond Lepa berries. It's much brighter now. Are we done? Arceus. Oh my god, you think Pokemon God would be a good main character, Forsaken? Oh, Toto, the town sure does seem to be getting brighter. I started building your home in Wastelands and still have a yarn corner with all the plushies. Nice. So Becca, have you seen my Onyx habitat? I made Onyx a little habitat, and that's where I've put all of my plushies. And my lore is that Onyx loves snuggling with the plushies. That's why all the plushies are in Onyx's house. Yeah, you can create the Pokemon world. He is like Pokegod. I guess so. That would be cool for like a Pokemon style real-time strategy game where you're like where you're just Arceus controlling and creating a world. I don't know if that's quite this game's vibe. Hello, Kristen. I would be afraid that a gaming bed would ruin my positive sleeping habits. That's fair. I have recently done a little bit of gaming in bed before I fall asleep, but specifically on my Game Boy Advance. I don't think I'm willing to take a Switch into my bed. I think that would ruin my sleeping. But we still don't have that fully bloomed field of flowers we'd like to see on Snorlax's set. I wonder if there's a Pokemon somewhere who could light up the town with some powerful electricity. Look, there's someone on the ground over there. Oh, you're right. What do we do? Who? I see nobody. What's all the commotion? Everyone's gathering around something on that island. Whatever could it be? Come along then, Toto. Let's go find out. But Piplup needed you, Professor. Oh, Piplup and Toto, what are you two up to? Hey, Professor, we're looking for a Pokemon who's good at swimming for Ditto. Okay. The game is very smart and wise. I was afraid I wasn't going to be able to finish the quest I came over here to do before the Pikachu stuff. We're looking for a Pokemon who's good at swimming for Ditto to transform into. Which Pokemon do you think would be the best? That's a tricky question. When I think of a Pokemon who are good at swimming, I'd say Lapras springs to mind first. I used to see them gliding across the sea, carrying humans on their backs. They always looked so elegant. That's a great idea. Come on, Ditto, let's go find a Lapras so you can transform into one. Oh, Professor, where can we find one? Well, let's see. If memory serves, Lapras used to live in a place like this. I really like this mechanic of habitat creation and discovery to get new Pokemon. Tropical seaside, perfect. Kristen, how was your weekend? Okay, well, we have many things we need to do. And we also need to go figure out what that Pokemon is over there. What's going on that little island over there? Wow, look at all the Pokemon coming out to check in on this other Pokemon. Okay, I'm very excited to meet Pikachu. I've been looking forward to this since the game started. So this is a big moment, everybody. This is a big moment. Where am I? Why are they all gray and sad looking? Oh, that was very cute though. Oh my God, I love them. I got like 10 screenshots during that. That's perfect. Goodness, where am I? And where are my little friends? I'm pleased to make your acquaintance, I think. Exhausting, had a friend in town, so we're with friends all weekend, up late Saturday and Friday. Went to Came On Expo. Ooh, how was the expo, Kristen? I'm so glad you're unharmed. Now, let's see here. From the looks of you, I'd say you're a Pikachu, right? An awfully pale one. I suppose you're not wrong. My appearance is rather peaky compared to Pikachu. In fact, Pikachu might make for a rather charming nickname. Pardon my asking, but where did all of you come from? That's what we'd like to ask you. We found you collapsed here all out of the blue. Where in the world were you until then? Pikachu is the breast, fragile little baby. I can't wait to learn more about their lore, Kristen. Were you hiding somewhere? Wherever, however did I end up collapsed in this strange place? Apologies, I just can't seem to remember. Wait, do you have amnesia? Well, at the very least, I do remember feeling quite tired and falling over. Can you remember anything? I'm so sorry, I just can't remember what happened very well. You should totally take it easy, yo. Maybe you should sleep a little bit if you're feeling tired. Why, thank you, you're too kind, but it appears I've been sleeping for some time, so I'm feeling quite refreshed at the moment. I see, sounds like a complicated situation. I do have a favor to ask of you, though. Oh, how can I help you? This town seems to be perpetually covered in dark clouds for some reason. Deciding your known nickname is so cringe. Sam, don't call Pikachu cringe, that's so rude. Only like 4 or 5 actual game devs, and anything else gaming was all vintage. The rest was all anime stuff with a little Pokemon. You were just really hoping on finding Magic the Gathering things. Kristen, are you getting back into Magic the Gathering, or have you been into Magic the Gathering? We've all been working hard to brighten the place up. Why, yes, now that you mention it, it is quite dark around here. And since you're a Pokemon who can use powerful electricity, we're hoping you could help us. How do you know that, though, Tangrowth? How do you know that? You just met the guy. What do you say? Of course, if my power can be... Oh, wait, that's not a guy. Look at their tail, I just noticed. Of course, if my power can be of any use at all, I would be delighted to help. Well, without further ado... Huh? What seems to be the problem? Pika! Oh, they're so sad. Pika, Pika! Oh dear, this is quite strange. Pika, they can't electricity. It appears as though I am no longer able to generate electricity. What? But Pikachu are known for wielding incredible electricity and even summoning thunderbolts. What exactly is going on? What indeed? I'm just as shocked as you are. I'm so sorry. It doesn't look like I'll be able to help you out at all. Nonsense. We'd still be very grateful for your aid. Right now, we need any help we can get from any Pokemon. And on top of that, Toto here has some sort of mysterious power. It's possible that just by spending time with them, you may recover your electricity and remember the past too. Oh, thank you. There's no use moping about. Well, I don't know how exactly I can help right now. I shall do my very best to be of assistance. It's lovely to meet you all. Nice to meet ya. From today on, we're friends. I love making friends. The more the merrier, yo. This game makes me want to play a Pokemon Mystery Dungeon game. Straight up. Just to experience more of that Pokemon goodness. We have friends who play Commander, so we wanted to pick up a couple more decks. So guess you could say I've been dabbling again. Commander, the gateway, the Magic the Gathering gateway. Just want to wrap them up in a blanket and sing them little songs. I want to discover how their story progresses. When its friends were sick, this Pokemon repeatedly shared its own electricity with them. As a result, its physical structure changed and it became unable to generate electricity. So I wonder, are they not always going to be Pikachu? They're currently pale. Will we revitalize them and become less peaky? Pikachu, do you just stay here? Let's do our best right with them. We must find a way to wake up Snorlax. Are they a habitat? Are they a habitant of my town now? Here, let's give them some carrot bread. I just shoved the carrot bread in their face. Sorry, Pikachu. And now they shoved it in my face. Okay. Do you have a habitat? Do I need to give you a habitat? Because I will. Here of a snack, exactly. Pikachu, you should follow me. Oh, I guess they don't want to follow me. Okay, well, we need to go get some bushes so we can meet a Lapras. They need their own house. They're that special. Well, I'm going to need to make them their own house then. Okay. Bushes. Where are my bushes? Healthy hedge. Okay, let's go get ourselves a Lapras. What I really want to figure out is, why don't I know a recipe for electric streetlights yet? Because if I could just make electric streetlights and spawn a bunch of them, I would. But I currently don't seem to know how to do that, sadly. Okay. Where can I make this little cute habitat? I guess I can just do it right here. I do appreciate that you can put the beachy flora on the beach sand. That makes it... Oh, wait. Is that not going to work? Do they need to be in a square, maybe? Let's see. That's weird. It's worked in the weird shapes before. Maybe I'm forgetting a part of the habitat, potentially? You need a tree. Oh, I need a tree. Thank you, Quincy. I am forgetting a part of the habitat. Is there a tree somewhere near the water? I don't want to really wait a whole day for a tree to spawn. Okay, there's a tree near the water there. Let's go there and see if we can do that. Thank you, Quincy. You saved me from having to check the habitat decks, which I would have done. I do that a lot because I don't have a great memory for that stuff. So it is very often I'm checking the habitat decks. Okay, I was worried I was gonna be destroying a Pokemon's habitat by messing this one up, but it's okay. Luckily, no Pokemon live under this tree. Is this gonna be close enough to the water? Yes, it is. Perfect. Okay, let's see how long it takes a Lapras to spawn. I'm very excited because I think the Lapras transformation is so damn cute. Ooh, okay, let's go snag that feather and then we'll come back and hopefully there'll be a Lapras there. I do find oh no! I took too long. I took too long and it disappeared. That's too bad. Is it there yet? I can't tell. I can't tell if it arrived yet. I do find that the Pokemon for the story stuff spawn pretty quickly though. No, I'm too impatient. One of the things that made me giggle is setting up security cameras to spy on the Pokemon. You're not spying on them. You're keeping tabs. You're keeping track of them, making sure that they're all happy and healthy while you're away, Richard. It's not that nefarious. There have been times where Sam and I have gone on long trips and I've put up a couple cameras in the house to keep an eye on the cats. There's something odd about this square tiling. What if I try punching it? Is it gonna get mad at me? Yes, it is. Ouch! Got busted. They're very cute. I love Zorua. Zorua is a fantastic Pokemon. You really startled me. How'd you spot me anyway? I thought I camouflaged myself perfectly. Oopsies. It's okay. It's my fault for trying to hide like that anyway. Zorua is a timid Pokemon. This disposition seems to be what led the development of Zorua's ability to take the forms of other creatures. In that picture, was their mouth covered by their fluffy, like their neck fur? That was kind of cute. So I bet you'd be good at this. Could you help me practice camouflaging myself, please? Nothing super big. I can't do that. What would be perfect is maybe something small like a toy that you can change into different shapes. Got anything like that, Ditto? A toy that you can change into different shapes. Toy blocks. Oh, you're gonna transform into toy blocks? That's interesting. Because toy blocks are multiple little blocks. So you're going to split yourself into multiple pieces to transform into toy blocks? That's kind of spooky, if I'm being honest. Don't question her? Okay, sorry, Richard. How could I? I want to look at her Pokédex entry again quickly because I want to see if I saw that correctly or not. No, I saw it incorrectly. That's fine. They're very cute regardless. One of my favorite little memories from the beginning of this game is setting up the the little blocks in the starting area and having the Pokemon play with them and like stack them and make different shapes with them. That has made me want to get all of the different toys for Pokemon to play with just to see how they interact with them. Like, you just pop back over to Wasteland and found Charizard. Congratulations, Pix. My first stage 3 evolution of a starter I found was specifically Blastoise. I was pretty excited. I want Venusaur the most of the 3, I feel like, though. How are you doing, Ditto? I'm doing great. Got you something? Oh, you brought me some toy blocks. Thanks, Ditto. Okay, time to try out my new camouflage. Ta-da! Wow, I'm very impressed, actually, Zorua, that you can do that. That's so cool. Last one, how's this? Whoa! Wow. They're incredible. Phew, so what you think? Pretty perfect, huh? Wow, we indeed. I know, right? Oh, I got an idea. Do you want to learn this move too? You do, right? Yeah, I want to learn. Well, since you asked so nicely, I'll teach it to you. Just you. Now watch real close. We're going to learn how to turn into a brick. You used transform. I love that we're literally just a brick. It's so silly. And now we have a new skill. We can transform into bricks. I can become house. How do I use it? Do I have to be looking at something? Oh, I see. Oh my gosh, that's so silly. This game is stupid. I love it. Oh, I can jump. Oh wait. These street lights make me think of Delmise, the Pokemon, low-key. Why would you need that? I'm thinking you could play hide and seek with friends. Saw a video of people playing prop pump in the game and it was hilarious. Ooh, see, that's what it's for. It's for multiplayer shenanigans. Picks. Like, isn't there like a mod of a game called like Gary's Mod or something where people do that? We have a Lapras. I hope. It is a Lapras. That's certainly a unique appearance, isn't it? Why, you look just like a human. You know, I was once quite close with friends. I was once quite close friends with a human who rode on my back as we traveled together. Oh, are we talking about Ash? Oh, what fun we had. Are you, how old are you, Lapras? A smart and kind-hearted Pokemon that glides across the surface of the sea while its beautiful song echoes around it. Gosh, they are truly a beautiful Pokemon. One of the best OGs. Hello there, Ditto. Do you need me for something? You want to see me swimming so you can imitate me? Well, how flattered. However, I can't stand mud, and right now this area reeks of it. Surely you smell it as well. It's difficult to find the desire to swim when there's mud everywhere. You cleaned up the mud around here for me. How wonderful. You are an absolute... I love it when I've already done the things that the Pokemon expect me to do after meeting them. I'm just that good. Excuse me, his name is Red. No, his name is Ash, thanks. How wonderful. You are an absolute star, little one. Now that that's sorted, how could I turn down your request? I remember very often as a child naming the, my like main playable character in Pokemon Ash, because I was a nerd. Now that that's sorted, how could I turn down your request? I'll go for a little swim around here, watch closely, then try to transform. I wish we got to see this. That's kind of lame. I wanted to see Lapras being cute and swimming around. How is that? Do you think you'll be able to imitate me? Like, how lazy is it to just cut to a black screen and not show an animation, you know? I'm pretty sure when I played Leaf Green, his name was Poopet. Sam! That's a you choice. Also, look at us. Look at how freaking cute we are. Maggie, do you have a Switch 2 today? Oh my, I don't remember my face being so round. In any case, you look positively adorable in that shape, little one. Now, you're all set to swim anywhere in style, just like yours. Truly enjoy using Surf. I will say, Lapras feels like grandma to me, and I mean that in the most affectionate way. They are grandma the Pokemon. The sky seems darker than usual today, not that I mind. In fact, I enjoy days like this. Yay, it's time to try swimming. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. We're the coolest. Look at us. We're Lapras and we're so cool. This is awesome. Can I get back there? There's something back there. I'm so curious now. I love when the Pokemon have grandma vibes. It's so cute. I agree. I strongly agree with that, Richard. I don't like when they have that like, yo, what up, I'm a Pokemon vibe, but I do like the Pokemon grandma vibes. Okay, y'all, we have an ad starting soon. This will be the last ad break of stream, so I am gonna keep playing through this ad break. But yeah, if anybody needs to get up and stretch and do whatever it is you need to do, feel free. But I want to keep playing Pokopia because I was kind of hoping of finishing this area today. I think I need it a little bit brighter, so that might not happen till tomorrow, but we shall see. The Pokemon from New Jersey, yes, those Pokemon. Like Trubbish, I love Trubbish. I wish he didn't say yo all the time. Yo, I found this building I really want to check out. Where is it at? That thing up there on the cliff, see it? If you want to check it out too, we can totally go together. And I don't mind at all if you take the lead, yo. I love how scared Trubbish is all the time. They're very cute. Sweet, okay, lead the way. I'll be following right behind you. Take Trubbish with you? I guess I'm getting sidetracked once again by my cute Pokemon friends. I'm still not over how cute Trubbish is when he runs. Every Pokemon's animations in this game are so dang cute. What if I put a utility pole right here, though? Trubbish, you coming? Where are you? Kristen, how far have you made it in Pokopia? I don't want to look at my time in this game anymore. It's probably so high. Yo, even the scenery looks more like scenic when I'm with you, Toto. Do you want to go up to the top? Do I have any? Okay, I guess we're going up. That's just temporary, nobody judge me. I'm glad none of the stairs are broken. That would be hard to fix. I don't have any stairs on me, I don't imagine. Yo, we made it all the way. Whoa, the view from so high up is totally awesome. What do you think that machine is, Joe? It looks, oh, if we got these to work again, would this super brighten up the area? Maybe it lights up too. Yo, it looks like it might light up if it had some electricity. That'd make the town even brighter. All these machines the humans made sure are fun. There are all kinds of them. I just want to get power to each one and I find to see what'll happen. It was super fun coming all the way up here and seeing this awesome view together. I couldn't have made it without your help, Toto. Thanks a ton, yo. Okay. That's actually really good to know. Wait, why are they not on? Oh, we need one more. Okay. We need one more utility pole right here. That's gonna be super duper bright. I wonder if that's bright enough for Mossilax to be awake yet. Ooh! We have a new Pokemon spawn though. Okay, I will derail everything to check out a new Pokemon spawn. Ella Kid! I'm about to wake up Mossilax today and working on some quests in Rocky Ridge too. You didn't get to play at all over the weekend? Oh, that's so sad for you. Guess I'll try some exercise. Oh, hey, you there, wanna work out together? It's so easy. Swing your arms around, go bzzzt, bzzzt, bzzzt. I'm not really sure what you're doing, but I could tell you were going all out. Keep that energy up. They're a little baby that likes to work out. That's an interesting turn of events. It rotates its arms to generate electricity, but it tires easily, so it only charges up a little tiny bit. Okay, what should we do, Pikachu? That is the question. At this rate, I fear Snorlax will waste away if they continue to sleep without eating anything. I wish I could help brighten things up around here, but I can't generate electricity anymore. Oh dear. Whatever should I do? It certainly is a worrying situation, but lamenting what we can't do will only make our moods as dark as this town. Right now, we need to focus on what we can do. For instance, what can we do to light up this cave? It's too dim in here. In that case, shall we try making a lamp with seashells? Why, I think it would suit this place quite well. Oh, why hadn't we thought of that? Making a little lamp for Mossilax. My, you're able to make a shell lamp. You're quite the crafter, you. Oh yes, I'm quite sure Toto can handle it. Excellent, well then I trouble you to make just a single shell lamp. Once you've made it, please take the opportunity to put it right beside Snorlax. If you bring along a Pokemon who can generate electricity, they'll surely be able to light it up for us. We're counting on you. Okay. I'll have a Voltorb roll on over here with me. Oh, I guess I can get Palmy too if I wanted. Oh no, we have that Elekid that's right there now. Let's use Elekid. Elekid would love their time to shine, I think. Okay, furniture. Kristen, have you been enjoying the Rocky Ridges? I have some builds going in Rocky Ridges right now. Those are kind of my off-stream projects right now. But honestly, I just want to beautify every area in the game. Like, I also want to get back to Withering Wasteland because I have this whole idea for like a shop district in one of the secondary areas of the first area. This is such a great streaming game because there's always something to think about, and I find myself also talking constantly to myself about things I gotta do and am doing. That is why I love it so much. It's so chill, and eventually, once the story is done, I get to just no life all these huge builds I want to do, and I am truly excited for that. I'm looking forward to that a lot. I think once we finish Bleak Beach, I might slow down the story progression a little just to give these areas a little TLC before I move to the 4th area. Oops, we need to go get Elekid. Come here, my baby boy. Okay, can I put you right on top of here? No. Pikachu. Oh, I see. It's a wall lamp. Good job. I did only a little bit, but you're liking it so far. The areas are all so aesthetically different and unique. They're fantastic for that. Jar wants me to stream it so I can tour my starter town, but like I have not done much of anything in terms of redesigning it. Well, Richard, do you mean redesigning it compared to how they laid it out for you to do it? Or do you just mean like you haven't really done anything? Because like I think it's perfectly appropriate and really cool to use the guideposts they give you to like revitalize stuff. You've not really done anything. Oh, okay. That's fair. I quite like the gentle feeling I get from the shell lamps below. Pikachu is the most adorable. Looking at one somehow reminds me of your bygone days. And those memories always lift my spirits. Ho ho ho, glad to hear it. Now then, I suppose our next course of action should be to prepare lots of lights and have Pokemon power them up with electricity. How does that sound about right? Well, that is a fine plan. We also cannot ask the Pokemon to keep the lights powered on forever. If one runs out of electricity, for instance, we'd have to ask a Pokemon to charge it up again. I really hope this game doesn't teach children the incorrect properties of electricity, because no, you cannot jolt a lamp with electricity and expect it to be lit all day. That's not how that works. I would think asking a Pokemon to do so over and over again would be quite the burden. Herm, the humans didn't need Pokemon to power their machines, so how did they keep all those contraptions running? Oh, you know, something does come to mind. If we use that contraption, we ought to be able to light up any number of streetlights. What do we do? Yes, that contraption by the sea may be the key. Please come with me, Toto. Oh! So Pikachu's gonna teach me about electricity in the regards that I already understand. Okay, well, good. I'm happy, Pikachu. I'm happy. I'm gonna pretend, everybody, pretend we don't know what he's talking about. Okay? Nobody here is allowed to tell Pikachu that we already know what he's about to tell us. We have to pretend. We must pretend we don't know. This is the one. The large contraption is known as a windmill. A wind what? This device lets you generate electrical power without having to rely on other Pokemon, in theory anyway. Fascinating. Humans use devices like this to generate lots of electricity, eh? What an impeccable memory you have, Pikachu. I didn't know any of that. It's a bit embarrassing. However, when it comes to actually sending the power it generates to other devices, that method eludes me, sadly. Oh ho, now that question I can answer. Humans use tall things called utility poles to transport electricity along long distances. They would simply line up the poles one after another. You're the best, Professor. Ho ho ho, I haven't lived all these long years for nothing. Let's try connecting it to the windmill. Oh gosh, they're gonna discover I've already done it. Well then, could I ask you to place a utility pole near the windmill, Toto? You've already gone ahead and... Oh god, he found me out! He found me out! Shoot! Electricity is flowing into the utility pole. Excellent! If you continue connecting utility poles just like this, you'll be able to transport electricity across great distances. But the small amount of light we're getting from this utility pole isn't enough to brighten the whole town. That certainly appears to be the case. Our preparations were lacking, it seems. My heart is beating so fast. Now then, we have one more thing we must prepare. Do you know what it is we need to prepare, Toto? A streetlight, right? That's exactly right, Toto. We're going to use utility poles to supply electricity to harbor streetlights. Then we might be able to brighten the whole town and keep it that way. Okay, so I think this is where I'm going to learn the recipe for a street lamp, which is what I've been needing. Could we ask you to prepare a harbor street light and place it near the utility pole you set up earlier? I wonder if it will light up properly. Oh, I'll be waiting on tenter. Wait, why did I skip through that so quickly? I'm so confused. Wait 1 second. Wait a second. I'm so confused by a word I just read. I need to know what it was. Can we talk about that? What is that word meant to emulate? I'll be waiting on tenter hooks? What does that mean? That's an actual word. Really? I'm looking this up. I've never heard this word before. Whoa, it is. It is. Came to mean being in a state of tension, uneasiness, anxiety, or suspense. Wow. I've never heard that word before. I learned a new word today. On tender hooks compares the tenseness of the stretched fabric to the tension of the nervous waiting. That's really neat. I thought it was a made up word for this Pokemon. I thought it was like a made up word. That's so, wow. Pokemon teaching me new words. Who would have thunk? Well, I'm sure it will be just fine. I had never in my whole entire life heard on tender hooks before. Had anybody here heard it before? Okay. Do I don't know, did you just teach me? I did not pay attention, not until this game, that's fair. I had not heard it until this game. That's just new to me. Okay, let's make some more street lights. I thought it was tender hooks, but it's actually tenter hooks. Tender hooks, yeah, I'm not sure. Are there? Why don't I have a pattern for it? Yo, Ditto, want to take a quiz real quick? Sure. I thought they were making kind of. That's what I thought too, Sam. What is Pommy's least favorite flavor? Bitter flavors. That's not it. No, I got the wrong answer. No, I'm sorry, Makahita. Do I not have the street light? I guess there's the garden light. If I had some glass, I could use those. I thought they were gonna give me a recipe for making a street lamp. Did I need to talk to them again, maybe? Let's check my quests. Pikachu, we have to talk to Pikachu. Pika! Wait, what? I can't help but feel a little bit more chipper whenever I see you, Toto. What did you need again? Could we ask you to place a harbor street into the utility pole you set up earlier? I wonder if it will lighten up properly, or I'll be waiting on tenter hooks. Well, Pikachu is saying tenter hooks as well. So I guess I have to just pick one up and move it over there? I was hoping to learn how to make them. You've done it! The harbor light lit up! Yes, well done indeed, Toto. What was the name of Pamo's second best friend when they were in kindergarten? This is the level of questions that I'm being asked, and it is not fair. Once you connect a utility pole to the windmill, you can then add more poles to transport electricity to the streetlights. That should help brighten up the whole town. Okay, gotcha. Right, it might even be enough to get Snorlax to open up their eyes. If there's anything you don't understand along the way, you can come ask me for help. I have the utmost faith in you, Toto. Please give it your all. Okay, but truly, give me a recipe for streetlights, please. How am I supposed to make streetlights if I don't have a recipe for it? I feel like you're setting me up for failure, Pikachu. Okay, I do have the ability to make these garden lights though. I could make garden lights. I just need glass. And I have lots of, yeah, let's go to, oh no, I don't want to bring Ella Kid with me. Okay, let's go grab some glass and we'll make some garden lights. Okay, well, I now know a new word, tenterhooks. I don't think I'm adding it to my vocabulary because I don't enjoy saying it particularly. It's one of those words that just sounds weird to say. It sounds like a made up word because I can bet maybe like 4 out of 5 people you say it to aren't gonna understand what you're saying. That word was never on a vocabulary quiz when I was in high school, that's for sure. Ha, classic ditto. What do you mean by that, sir? What quest did it say I'd finished when I arrived here? Oh, Torchic. Oh, maybe Torchic's gonna teach me how to, let's grab some glass and then let's go back and see if Torchic has anything for us to do. Look at how much glass I have. It's way too much. I have turned a lot of volcanic ash into glass because it's just, there's so much volcanic ash in that area. What I want is a Pokemon who can eat my excess stuff and disappear it from the world. I have read though on Reddit, on the Pokopia subreddit, that people get rid of their excess by bringing it to Dream Islands and then leaving it on the Dream Island, because then the Dream Island will reset at the end of the day and it'll be poof, gone. So if anybody wants ways to get rid of their garbage, leave it on a Dream Island. That is good stewardship right there. And litter all your garbage on a Dream Island and then say bye. Now we can swim together. Do you want to go swimming? Oh wait, if I have Piplup. Okay, yes. I was like, if I can have Piplup follow me and we can swim together. Let's go. Just like the real deal. Wow, you look just like Lapras. You're pretty amazing, Ditto. I tried really, really hard. Now we can just go swimming together. Come on, follow me. How ya doing? Oh, that's Zorua. Oh no, I'm so much faster than Piplup. But they're very cute though. This is all I've ever wanted in a Pokemon game, I think. I've just wanted to swim with Piplup. This is all I've ever needed and wanted. I think I'm happy. I don't think I need another Pokemon game ever. I'm being completely 100% honest when I say that. This is perfect. Where are we headed though, Piplup? But I just love swimming. I bet now you can swim to places you couldn't reach before. So exciting. Well, if it's helpful for you, I'm kind of glad I dragged you out to swim, Ditto. Anyway, thanks for swimming with me. I had so much fun. I had so much fun too, if it wasn't clear. If it wasn't clear, that was the best thing I've done all day. Okay, let's go find Torchic. Where does Torchic live these days? I don't remember. I don't remember. I think Torchic lived in the restaurant down here, maybe? Question mark? Yeah, that's Torchic's habitat. Here, I'm lazy. They're busy doing something else right now. Wait. Are you watching television? Shoot. Farfetch'd has had too much screen time. Where is Torchic? Where the heck did they go? There they are. I'll help make electricity. Okay, gosh. Torchic needs to be all up in my business all the time. Red Viper Boy, hello, hello, hello to you. It's so good to see you, my friend. How have you been? How are you and remind me what we named the snake? I don't remember. How are you and Snake doing? Hey, Ditto, listen. So, you're trying to make the whole town brighter using electricity, right? I was thinking and trying to come up with a good idea to help, and then I remembered something. What is it? You can make electricity by burning up lots and lots of stuff all at once. What, really? Oh, I see where you are, Miss Veronica Hiss. Yes, 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 I love it. Also, look at Lapras. Are you okay? Lapras, what's wrong? Rough night, Lapras? I don't really get how it works or anything. I just know people would throw stuff they didn't need into this big, tough-looking machine and burn it. If you find a weird-looking machine like that, can you take me to it, please? Maybe I can help out. Okay, I know what you're speaking of. Let's go. Although, I imagine you can't walk in water, can you, Torchic? So, we're gonna have to make ourselves a little land bridge here so you don't perish. I have to keep quiet. I have to keep quiet. I have decided to play this off stream. You enjoy it too much. That's awesome to hear, though. That's awesome to hear, though. I'm glad you're enjoying it, RVB. I'm also enjoying it a lot. I play it on and off stream, though. I do story stuff on stream, and then I do building and maintenance and stuff off stream. Yes, Ditto, this is it. This is the thing I was talking about. The machine you can use to make electricity by burning stuff. I can tell just by looking at it. So I am so much farther right now. Oh, I love that for you. Yeah, this is my third area. I completed the first area, Rocky Ridges, and now I'm working on completing this area. Do you think it'll work if we put something in it to burn? What can we burn? Oh, this is how we can. This is how we can get rid of our excess. Is that enough to burn, or do I need more? Oh, do we have to fill it all the way up? No, okay, well that's good because I don't want to burn those things. Yay, it's burning the stuff. I guess it still works. Yay, we can make electricity and pollute the air at the same time. I have all the areas. May I ask, have you gone to the tower in the first area? Have I gone to the tower in the first area? Tower? RVB, I don't know what you mean by tower. The one covered in sand. Yes, I've been to the tower. I don't know how to make paper yet, though. I don't know how to make paper yet, so I'm on the second stage of the initiation quest thing. But what do we do now? How do we get the electricity? Not gonna lie. Oh, that's not NGL. Nug. I don't know how to do it, but I bet you can figure it out. No problem, Ditto. Okay, let me keep quiet then. Yeah, I RVB, I'm gonna be discovering all this stuff live. This is the only game I'm playing for the foreseeable future. Is already generating electricity. Connect utility poles to it to transmit electricity over long distances. To run the furnace, you need burnable materials. The more you burn, the more electricity you can generate. That's cool, but how is that better than a windmill? A windmill is renewable electricity. I will say, I was just talking about how I want a way to get rid of garbage. And burning up my garbage is a good way to get rid of it. That's for sure. Okay, is that quest all done now? Piplup! Oh my god, everybody's so needy all the time. Where did Piplup go? We just swam with him. Now where is he? But yeah, I have been to it, RVB. I'm currently on the portion of the quest where you need paper. I finished all of the first 3 gathering tasks, but I'm on the second set of them. Where is Piplup? Where are you, Piplup? There's Prinplup. Where's your baby brother? Is he at home, maybe? Your switch is dead, so you have to wait, and all the buildings need tomorrow to finish. Oh, RVB, if you're proud of any of your Pokopia builds, you should post them in Discord. I'd love to see what you've been building and what you've been making. OMG, I had no idea you could use cut to harvest the veggies. Becca, I'm so happy that you know that now, because that changed my life when I discovered that. And yeah, I discovered that on my own. I was like there has to be an easier way to do that. And then I was just playing around and I figured it out. Changed my life. I wish I could help. I wish you could help too, Piplup. Tell me how you want to help. I can't, then it's spoilers. Oh, that's fair. Well, once I know more, I want to see RVB. Oh, hey, Ditto, you're trying to light up this town, right? I was trying to come up with ways I could help, but I don't know. I don't think there's much I can do since I can't use electricity. It got me feeling kind of sad. I wanted to play real hard to clear my head, so I was wondering, is there a water wheel around here? A water wheel? Oh, it's this big round machine that like spins when water flows over it. I love splashing around near them. They're so much fun. If you do find a water wheel, could you take me to it? I bet it'll be a good idea. I'll get a good idea as I play. Have we seen a water wheel? I think we have. There's one over there. Think. Yes, I thought so. God, I'm way too fast for Piplup's little leggies. Too fast. Yay, the water wheel's running. I bet it'll be so much fun to play in the water here. You found this, right, Ditto? Thanks for bringing me here. This water wheel is actually a generator that produces you electricity using hydropower. God, this game goes so deep with the systems. It's so neat. Things have gotten brighter, but are they bright enough? Are they bright enough, Peaky? This town has really gotten brighter thanks to you and your friends, Toto, but we're still not seeing a fully bloomed flower field on Snorlax's head. Seems like we're almost there, but what else can we possibly do? Should we make it brighter? I'm certain we could make it much brighter if we tried. Pardon me, if I may. While I was out and about in town, I stumbled upon quite an intriguing device. Now, if this device does what I think it does, it may just be what we need to finally wake Snorlax. What is the device? It's right this way. Please follow me. Oh, is this the thing I was curious earlier what the hell this was. So maybe we're now gonna finally figure out what the heck it is. Yes, it seems like we are. Oh, Pikachu even had like a little climbing animation. That was so cute. And here we are, the device in question. Fascinating, how exactly does one use it? If my theory is correct, we must first connect the machine to an electrical current. Look there, this shape indicates that it would be able to store electricity. I see, so first we run electricity into this device, correct? Do you know how to do that, Toto? Hook up some utility poles. Exactly right, this machine requires a large amount of electricity, you see. Instead of relying on a Pokemon for just a temporary charge, I would like you to use utility poles to connect this to a generator. Right then, Toto, it sounds like Pikachu's got a plan of sorts. So how do you think you could set up some utility poles to carry a lot of electricity from the generators to this device? But we're relying on you. Okay, so I'd already done that, but I wonder if I didn't have enough power brought to it, maybe? Oh, it lit up. What do you think, Pikachu? Think this device is usable now? Let us test it out right away. What could it be? What are you doing? Are you gonna be safe? Are you making good choices, Pikachu? Oh, they're recharging. If this Pikachu becomes yellow again, I might be a little sad actually, because they're super cute as the little pale Pikachu. Oh, look at Piplup. What was that? I just heard a zap. Was that you? Phew. Thanks to Toto. I'm at work, but it's a planning day, so hi. Hello, Angel. Welcome on in. A planning day? Does that mean students aren't there? That's exciting. I hope we're not in spoiler territory for you. This device was already linked to a sufficient electrical current. And as a result, I was able to charge my cheeks with plenty of electricity. I never have had a planning day at a high school. That's neat that you get that, Angel. And as a result, I was able to charge my cheeks with plenty of electricity. Oh ho, are you saying you can use electricity again? Well, as I had guessed, I still cannot generate electricity, but this device has allowed me to absorb plenty of it. And now I have a very special move in mind, one I've been waiting a very long time to use. You get one every quarter? That's so nice. Well, I'm on spring break right now, so I have a whole planning week, which is, I will say, nice. I'm gonna go eat some lunch soon and then go to work for the afternoon, I think, for a couple hours to get some grading done. This particular move ought to lighten up the town even brighter than it already is. Well, without further ado, Pikachu! Let's go, Pikachu! Yay, we did it! I'm excited I didn't have to build a bunch of lamps for around town. Oh ho, would you look at that, so incredibly bright. Phew, that went well, I think. Was I of any help at all? Of course you were. Most certainly, I had no idea you could use a move like that. You're amazing, Pikachu. My coin's all shiny too. Yo, it's beautiful, Pikachu, and so bright. Teehee. Thank you all for your kind words. I'm just glad I was able to be of use. Well, then shall we go check in on Snorlax and see how they're doing? Okay. So, I love how everything's sparkling right now after Pikachu had their way with it.
R-E-T-T